Hello everybody, good afternoon. Welcome into the chat, Clockwork Crane. You're looking for a bit on your drive home. Alright, we will be anxiously awaiting your return. Welcome in Honey Slime Live. Alright. Oh, he's listening, he's watching without audio. Hold on. Alright, let's see. Anything to talk about before I get back into the game? Let's see, I think it's this Saturday is April Fool's. Yes. So, like I said on my last two streams, April Fool's, Neon Jax is going to be having a big event with himself, Clockwork Crane, Honey Slime Live, the Charles Robin, and Kinsey, and Madame Voxy. And I'm not sure who else is going to be there, but I heard they're going to be playing Clue. Like, they found a Steam version of Clue, so they'll be playing Clue online, and over on his Twitter, Neon Jax has been posting pictures of everybody's like special stream art for the Clue stream on April Fool's. So, give me a minute, I'm gonna pull up Jax's Twitter and then shout out everybody who I know is going to be involved in that April Fool's event. So, first of all, shoutouts to Neon Jax for hosting the April Fool's event this Saturday. Here is his Twitter. And then, shout out to Clockwork Crane, Honey Slime Live, the Charles Robin. Shoutouts to Madame Voxy. And shout out to Kinsey. And that is everybody who I know is going to be in that event. God. So, I don't think I have any other announcements right now. So, we're going to be resuming Inscryption. Last stream, I actually managed to defeat the final boss of the first part of Inscryption, which at the end of that revealed that there was more to the game than just the cabin. But I got a little bit ahead of myself because I got a very good squirrel totem with the magpie sigil that allowed me to draw an extra card every single time I drew a squirrel from my deck. So that was a ridiculous combination that enabled me to win the run on my third try. And I defeated the final boss at the end of the last stream, but I did not progress to the next part of Inscryption because I played the game too well and neglected to solve all of the puzzles before beating the final boss. So, I actually unlocked something which I didn't know was in the game, which is like a winner's death card that the dungeon master pins to the door of the cabin. So this stream, I'm going to be focusing on solving all of the puzzles before I try to beat the final boss again, so I can move on to the rest of Inscryption. Without further ado, I will go ahead and pull up the game. Just give me a moment here. Alright, need to switch over to the video game zone. And I believe... Hold on a minute, where's the game? Ah, there it is. Took a second to load. Today I have been struggling with congestion problems and a cough, so hopefully that will not affect my streaming performance too much. I will now be continuing the game. Alright. We are back where we were at the end of the last stream, at the start of another run. I believe I've already solved all of these puzzles. Well, luckily, when you solve the puzzles, you don't have to solve them again. They just stay solved. Oh. I actually managed to unlock a card from that. I just snuffed that out for fun. Let's grab some extra teeth from the skull. Alright, and our puzzle for the start of this run is... I need to play a squirrel and a river snapper in the center of the board. That is part of my starting hand, so I should be able to get that out of the way pretty quickly. And over here on the board, we can see my winner's death card from last stream. And we still have not unlocked the mystery of the clock yet. Okay, let's get started. The tenacious skink. It moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. The adept kingfisher, a slippery hunter. Okay, what do I want to add to my deck to start with? I think I'll grab this elk. Now we have a choice between a campfire and a totem. I think I have the squirrel head like permanently unlocked now, so I'll check the totems. Yeah, the squirrel head is just always there. That's actually very good for me because it means that whenever I check the woodcarver place, I can grab some sigils to put onto all of my squirrels. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. Right away, we have a very powerful sigil for my squirrels, providing I get some more bone cards from my deck later on. Bone King, when a card bearing this sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. So that would effectively mean whenever I use my squirrels to defend from attacks, I would get 4 times the amount of bones I normally would from doing that. So I'm taking that to start with. I'm going to have a lot of bones at the end of every fight that I can't use for anything yet, but I will be searching out bone cards as soon as I get the opportunity. The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. Okay. I did not draw the River Snapper in my starting hand, unfortunately. So it looks like we're up against 2 sparrows, which means I would like to play my bullfrog and lock one of these sparrows. Unfortunately, my bullfrog will not be able to defeat the sparrow. However, if I grab this squirrel, I can play either an elk or a wolf. I'm not really hurting that badly, so I'll save the squirrel in a jar for a later match. Okay. Alright, I play my Stoat, who is now very square. He approves of this play. Let's see. Oh, is the River Snapper not in my starting hand anymore? I thought it was. So right now we're at a bit of a stalemate unless the Dungeon Master plays any more cards. I'm kind of interested to see how long this can go for. He just didn't feel like playing any more cards, I guess. Alright, I'll take your surrender. Okay, a beehive would be a good choice. I'm a fan of most of the bug cards, but I do have my squirrels with the Bone King sigil, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this rattler because it now becomes very easy to play. That said, we do have another wood carving ahead of us, so I don't have any good sigils, I believe, at the moment, and I don't feel the need to upgrade my cards at a campfire yet. So let's see if we can get any more broken combos with my squirrels. The wood carver, What's this? Oh, we have unkillable squirrels here. Is that good for me? I suppose it means I would have an endlessly increasing handful of squirrels, because every time I sacrifice a squirrel, it just goes back into my hand. I think I'll definitely grab this for later, because I can also grab different animal heads that might make it more useful. Or if I get one of the tentacled cards, especially the one that increases the damage the more cards you have in your hand, that would be very powerful. So definitely not going to pass up on this sigil here, but for the moment I will stick with the Bone King squirrels. Okay. So to start with, I can play the Stink Bug and the Stoat. Because when I play the squirrel, sacrifice it to play the Stoat, which... If I play the Stoat in this spot, he will be damaged badly by the coyote, but he'll be able to kill it on his next turn. Yes, I am sure, and even if I wasn't, I can't undo my moves, so... And if I place the stink bug in front of this sparrow, it will negate its damage. So, oh, spider. Anyways, yes, masterful play. When the sparrow comes down, it will have 0 damage, putting this square into a stalemate for 2 turns until the stink bug kills it. Yes, I know it hurts. I'm sorry, buddy. So the stoat can defeat the coyote, and the skunk has no attack power. So this lane is about to be in stalemate, which is actually beneficial for me. It means one less card the Dungeon Master can play. Okay. Let's just keep going. I swear I had the River Snapper in my hand. Maybe the stink bug replaced the River Snapper at some point and I just forgot. I could do some overkill damage. So now that we have him right where we want him, I can deal 7 damage on this turn and get a bunch of free teeth out of it. Excellent. The more teeth I have, the more pelts I can purchase, the more cards I can put into my hand. Or in my deck, I mean. Oh, I'll be darned. You came across me early. Care for a game of chance? Pick a boulder and I'll break it. If it's gold, it's yours. Show me where to strike. Ooh, I got a cockroach from that. That's actually a pretty good card. Only bugs under that boulder. Strange varmint then. You want it? So I have a cockroach with sharp quills. An interesting combination. Let's see. I think my pack is full at the moment, so let's see if I can sacrifice anything. Maybe I could put the Mighty Leaping Sigil on something stronger than a bullfrog. Maybe a Mighty Leaping Wolf would be good, or a Mighty Leaping Rattler. Or actually, I want something that has more health, so a Mighty Leaping Elk would be better. It's you again, Stoat. Just... Okay. So here we can, of course, play the Stoat. The pronghorn will be hitting in these 2 spaces, so if I put the Stoat here, it should be fine for 1 turn before the pronghorn moves. Then I can play the cockroach in one of these spaces to damage the pronghorn for an extra thingy. Of course, the cockroach is unkillable, so that's fine. Let's see, play another squirrel. As he is now, the Stoat is not very useful to me, and I don't feel very bad about sacrificing him. And this cockroach can just hit this mole a bit, I guess. So my cockroach is gonna get the elk fawn on the next turn. Wolf will be doing 3 damage, so let's actually save this rattler for next turn for some overkill damage. Alright, and now we can... Oh, hold on a minute. I forgot a crucial part of how this works. I have to sacrifice something to get the bones out of the squirrel. Very unfortunate. Still decent overkill damage. The Raven and the Sparrow are about equivalent, except the Raven costs more and is just objectively better. I don't know, I'm just adverse to taking cards with the Waterborne Sigil because they don't block damage. I would see no use for them other than to, if I boosted its power, I guess, it could keep doing damage without being killed. I'll just scrap the Raven for now and call it quits. We are back at the campfire. The Rattler could use some more health. Okay, we're on to the first boss fight. Oh, I unlocked Greater Smoke. That actually does damage. I've never seen this card before. That smoke. It is great indeed. You passed a massive empty bowl surrounded by heaps of unidentifiable giblets and scantlings. It seemed the bowl was designed for a dog. But what earthly hound would require a meal of that size?
I'm so sick of this boss.
Me too, buddy. Where's that hound of mine? I get how the boss works still, but thanks for the tip. Let's see. So, I can go ahead, play the smoke. Ugh, God damn it, there's a bot in the chat. Give me a second. Perish. We don't tolerate spam bots in my chat room, especially not those advertising dogehype.com. Cryptocurrency is a scourge upon this earth, and everybody who invests in cryptocurrency is dead to me. Anyways, back to the game. So if I put the stoat here, it will be able to kill the coyote on its next turn. Oh, I could have put my cockroach there and then it, too late now. Let's see. I would like to sacrifice these 2 cards to focus on getting that mule, because my deck is very small right now, so as the stoat said, popping the mule is key. I will allow myself to take some damage to get away from winning the first phase too early. Alright. My mule! And her pack! Alright, we're right back where we started. Let's play down a Rattler. Actually, that might have been a poor decision, but that's fine because I have a Vulture. Alright, I now have my entire deck in my hand except for the squirrels. Alright, luckily I left a space free. Let's see. I only have one creature worth 1 blood right now, and I've got 3 bones. Okay. I can now play the Turkey Vulture, which will deal this Bloodhound in. Actually, it'll hit over him, but good enough. I still won the match. That filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. A stalwart mole man, the ultimate defense. You know what? I will take the mole man, because it is a pretty good defensive card. God. Oh, hold on a minute. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. A moment. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. Okay, an ant. The diligent ant. Its strength is proportionate to the size of its colony. I don't think I need a duplicate cockroach, so I will go ahead and grab this ant. It's not amazing on its own, but if I get other ant cards, that'd be nice. Now, what lies on the path ahead of us? My pack is still full, so I'd be getting a pack rat here. And there's an easy fight. A choice between a card, a random card, or a random cost. A sacrifice, which I don't currently have a black goat for, not that I need it. And another sacrifice. This path has less options. There's another totem here, so I could check to see if there's any other great sigils I could put on my squirrels or something like that. But there is also a totem battle ahead, and my deck is not in the greatest shape to handle a harder battle at the moment. And afterwards, though, I would be able to make a visit to the Trapper, which is nice because I have a decent amount of teeth stored up for pelts. So, what the heck, I'll go ahead and do a totem battle. I've got all these items on the side here. If I need to, I can use them all. Okay. There are no great sigils to choose from here. I'll just grab this elk head for now and put my bone squirrels back on. Okay, he has some stinky birds that are going to lower my damage. Best defense against birds is a mole man. See, so I wasn't able to avoid taking any damage there. I think the mole man can't block a space if I have a card in it, so I'll put the cockroach there to get some damage in. Alright, my mole man has now been defeated, which is bad for me. Luckily, I can now play a wolf. And I can put my cockroach right back where it was. That was bad for me, but that's fine. Nothing to get worried over yet. Alright. Right, go into my deck, please. Thank you. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I just had to use my scroll in a jar. I'll be clear with you. The trapping business been lagging. After being defeated by that challenger, well, I'm thinking of clearing me inventory, trying something else. Pelts are cheaper now. Okay. Okay, interesting. So I guess because I defeated the final boss on my last run, I get a permanent boon going forwards, which is that all pelts are cheaper. Let's buy 3 golden pelts and a wolf pelt. That will be very fortuitous if we come across the trader later on. You have me gratitude. Oh. Oh no. You can't use that. Failure. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. Well, telling me I can't use it makes me want to use it more, so I'm going to grab the goo. Fuck you, Dungeon Master. Okay. This is not a great start to a battle. Playing my elk here, I can get rid of this. No, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I always forget about the sigil on the thing that lowers the damage, and now my elk is gonna get its ass beat by this raven when it hatches. Oh well. Oh, Still lost the match. Probably should have used one of these items instead of whatever I just did. Let's grab a random bone card because I still got my bone squirrels. Another turkey vulture, sure, can't go wrong. In fact, the mycologists are right here, which means I can... Actually, do I have a turkey vulture? I think I might have been misremembering because I got one from the pack mule. Oh well, any duplicates that I got? Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. Ooh. I can make a fucked up pelt. You may want to avert your eyes. You now have but 1 golden pelt. It is stronger. This path was not a great choice, as it's just like all totem battles. So we've got burrowing reptiles, which is honestly not very good against me, to be honest. Like, if I put an ant here, of course I'll take 3 damage on my next turn, but then the rattler will just burrow in front of the ant and get its ass killed. What does the goo do? I am serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Alright, fine, I won't use it then. Let's just stab out one of my eyes. If you don't like eyes being stabbed, avert your eyes. And here we go with the eye stabbing. Ouch, my eyeballs. It's so loud about it too. I really would like to not die, but I don't have a lot of things I can play. Next turn I'll be taking 5 damage, which should be fine. Alright, I've now got another squirrel, so I can start actually making a move here. I'd like to hit over one of these adders just for some damage. Then I could hit this rattler just so I don't die. Ugh, whatever, I'll be dealing 5 damage here. And I'm back where I started. Yeah, let's grab the rattler here. You're mine now. And you're no longer mine. Still, I am not without hope. Alright. It only took all of my items. Would you care for a new eye? Would I? Would you? Would I? Would you? Would I? Would you? Would I what? Would you care for a new eye? Alright. So you can see in this chest full of eyes, there's a special eye here that seems to have some glowing runes on it. I'm going to need that eye. Ooh, fancy rune vision. Happy with that one. So you can see on the chest now, there's a hidden message in invisible ink that I can only see with the magic eye. Find salvation in the cuckoo clock. So, now that I have the magic eye, I can actually do these puzzles. So you can see on the clock now where I need to place each hand. So, I think that was the second hand. The minute hand needs to go here. And then the hour hand goes here. Cuckoo! And I now have the third talking card. Take the film roll before he sees it! Now! What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Nothing, sir. I was just inspecting your cuckoo clock. Seems to be a bit broken. I turned the time to... Oh god, here's where I reveal I don't know how to read clocks very well. Fuck. I turned your time to like 1:25 and 20 seconds, I think that is. And then the cuckoo clock shot out at me. I don't think it's supposed to do that at 1:25:20. It should probably do it at like midnight or something, or mid-afternoon. Anyways, on the painting we can also see some weird invisible ink. I still have not gotten a river snapper to play in this position, but I now have a third talking card and a roll of camera film, which will be instrumental in defeating this guy. Are your pelts clean? Hair pelts. Alright, here's where I can trade all my pelts. I would like another worker ant in my deck. Oh, wolf pelts too. Exquisite. An ant spawning skink. Or I could get a hoarding ringworm. There's a lot of interesting options on the board here. I think I'm most interested in the ant spawning skink for right now, because I wonder if its tail cards will also have that property. What have you done to that pelt? It's monstrous, yet I must have it. What do you think of these? So here we get some interesting experiment cards. Honestly, a Mantis God with 2 attack is pretty good. That lets me do 6 damage right off the bat with 1 Blod. And if I can get that card in my starting hand, that means I instantly win the battle. And I have another one up here. I don't remember having 2 of these. Let's grab Child 13 for the Many Lives sigil. These are exquisite. My thanks. Alright, here's where I can stock up on some items. I'd like a black goat. I would like a squirrel. I don't need a bone jar. I guess I'll take the airborne things I can hit over the angler's bait buckets. You beheld an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up. And some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. You bring fresh fish, easy choose. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that, and I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. I will go ahead and play the stunted wolf here. Here we are. All stale, hard truths. Take the fish easy. Alright, I'll be dealing a ton of damage on this turn. I don't know...
Die already.
Yes, I agree. Go fish. I'll probably get another fan. Let's just make this all airborne and skip the sharks entirely. Let me relight your candles. Alright, more cards. I'll grab that Ouroboros. I have not been able to boost its damage whatsoever. The angler's foul smell slowly faded as you continued on. Sheets of icy snow battered your body as you fought your way up to a vantage point. The snow-covered trees jutted from the landscape like prickly, misplaced teeth. You continued on through the snow line. Alright, we have another trial here. The Trial of Health, Trial of Bones, and Trial of Power. I think I have a lot of bone cards in my hand. Let the Trial of Bones begin. Alright, sweet. The vulture saved me. An ant spawning raven egg. Interesting. Sure. I don't have a black goat in my hand, so not much point to the Bone Lord right now. Let's get some scissors. Scissors is always useful. A powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Sure, I'll take that. Ah, so it's when I sacrifice it, it turns into a beast. That's interesting. I could visit the trapper again because I see the trader down this way. You ever since that defeat? Well, you don't want to hear it. Cheaper prices. Enjoy. Okay. I have enough for a golden pelt, so I'll just grab that. Okay, I'll be getting a pack rat in my deck. The bone squirrels have been more or less fine for now. Might as well put the cockroach bear. They'll both cancel each other out with their sharp quills. That was not good for me. So you found him, the stunted wolf. I have seen this play on enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Skip your turn, please. And I'll kill one of your ravens, please. Okay. For the love of God. I can't win this. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna be losing a candle. That's fine, I still have 2 lives. It's painful to see. It's painful for me too, buddy. I am anticipating some extraordinary pelts. Hair pelts. So there's a mirror tentacle here. It will mirror the damage whatever's across from it. Suppose that's not the worst card I could grab. Incredible. Golden pelts. Let's grab another mole man for my hands. I will make good use of these. Okay. Oh, that's a good combination right there. I just got ant spawning squirrels. I'm interested to see how quickly I can abuse this. So the ant spawner here, whenever a card bearing this sigil is played, an ant is created in your hand. So that means if I play this card, I now have 2 ants. I can sacrifice thingy for thingy. Put in ant here, I guess. However, I don't have what I need to play another ant. May have gotten ahead of myself there. That's fine, that's fine. I'll use a black goat to play an elk to cover my ass or something. Alright, now here's where it gets interesting. So close to death there, but that's fine, that's fine. Because what I've got here is a full board of ants. Stand up against this. Tons of teeth. Excellent. So what I need to make sure to do is I need to make sure to have at least 2 squirrels in my hand so I can play the worker ants and get a bonus 4 damage from the start. Oh, there's one of my death cards. Yeah, I'm obliged to grab myself. What happens if I sacrifice Ouroboros? What would making an unkillable ant do for me? I think if I draw it, it would mean that I would have an endless supply of ants because my squirrels are also making ants. Sure, let's try the unkillable ant. The amazing unkillable ant. Yeah, I don't think sacrificing Ouroboros was the right choice there. I was hoping it would at least boost its damage by 1. The trapper sat hunched beside one of his traps, slowly cranking it open. He gingerly removed a mangled hair from the steel teeth, but left the trap unhinged. You shouldn't have come here. What I could do here is to play the Mantis God. It will, of course, be killed. Actually, it won't? Oh, that's an interesting property. I thought for sure if it hit a thing with the prong sigil, it would still die. Alright, now it's dead. Hold on a minute, what's... Something's wrong with my game overlay for chat. I don't know. Where is the game overlay in settings? I have no idea how to fix that. That's kind of annoying. I don't have two monitors, so I can't see Twitch chat very well. So I have to use the Streamlabs OBS chat overlay, and it's not scrolling. Oh well. This is honestly fine because I'll get fat past the first phase here. It is the end of my turn. Let's trade. I hope you brought pelts, because these creatures are prepared to rip your throat out. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. I'll just get these two out of the way. Will this count? Yes, that counted for the painting thing. I heard it. Okay. 3 ants is a good start here. In fact, it means I won the boss fight. Excellent. Let me relight your candles. Alright, what cards have you got to give me? I have so many mole mans in my deck. I have like 2 right now. I'll grab the amalgam just for some variety. The mystery of the trapper and trader occupied your thoughts as you wandered onwards. A light in the distance caught your eye. Let me think. Alright, we're back here at the final boss. Let me see. First of all, I have unlocked a 4-leaf clover, which is not useful right now, I think. You've plucked that from the oil painting. You must not like the cards that I deal you. Fine. So, I don't want to jinx it, but if I don't win the boss fight here, maybe that 4-leaf clover will be useful because it's a boon that allows me to re-roll card choices one time. But if I beat the boss fight here, it will not really be useful to me ever again. Is my pack full? I can't tell. No, I have no items right now. Let's grab some items before the boss fight. Squirrel is good. Airborne would be good. Honestly, another squirrel would be great. Because I have the ant-spawning squirrels. The warm light of the cabin cut through the thick fog. Surely your tribulations ended here. We're back to this cool cutscene. It's not really a cutscene because I can walk around here. A rare opportunity arose. The great boons of Leshy's woods were on our offer. That's the Dungeon Master's name, Leshy. So now I can go ahead and actually call him Leshy from now on. The Trial of Rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. I think that will be pretty easy to pass on this run because I have so many of those. I don't have a ring, I forget where to even get it. And I have 1 elk, so that's not going to be a good challenge. Let's try the Trial of Rarity. Let the Trial of Rarity begin. Alright, I have passed the trial. My choice of boons. I will start with Grand Furs, not interested. I may draw twice, I'm interested in that, especially because I can probably draw 2 squirrels. And starting with a black goat on the board, I want to draw twice. That is an incredibly good boon. Once again. The Trial of Skins, I think I have no pelts at the moment. I have no airborne cards, and I have probably no waterborne cards. Well, I have some airborne cards, so let's try it. Let the Trial of the Winged begin. Ooh, I actually passed it. Raven is a card with the airborne sigil. Success. You may choose one. Alright, I get another boon. When you draw from your deck, you may choose any card in my deck. So I can grab my unkillable ant, you mean? These are incredible boons. If I fail this boss fight, I will be very disappointed in myself. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You have been a worthy adversary. But unfortunately, I must soon put you to death. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Leshy. We've got a plan to turn this back around on you. And there he is in all his old man glory. You're back. Sit.
Well, looks like I'll have to beat him again.
Yep, me too, buddy. Oh, how I relish this moment. 2 flames will not suffice this time. Okay. To start with, let's have the Mantis God rid the Mole Man from existence. And then the Greater Smoke can get in some damage there. Stocking up on squirrels. Hi, level 1 cleric. As you can see, I've made it to the final boss again. I'm feeling good about this one. I have a totem that puts ant spawner on all of my squirrels. So every time I play a squirrel card, I get an ant in my hand, which I can then immediately play. On my way here, I also got both of Leshy's boons. I have a boon that allows me to draw twice every turn, and a boon that allows me to pick any card from my deck. And in my deck, I have an unkillable ant, which I can sacrifice repeatedly. So, if I fail this boss fight, I will be very disappointed in myself, to say the least. Sorry, I have to keep tabbing back into chat because my chat overlay is not functioning properly today. It like stopped scrolling at some point. The moon-soaked forest bed gave rise to shadowy figures, gasping for night air after their long and torturous slumber. Ah, yes. I remember that one. Alright, let me grab my unkillable ant and another squirrel. Okay. Oh yeah, and before I got to this boss fight, I made sure to complete the puzzles in the game. I stabbed out my eyeball with the dagger again, and I got a magical eyeball in the box that allowed me to see invisible ink. There was a message on the box that said, "Find salvation in the cuckoo clock," so I turned around, looked at the clock, and there was some markings that showed me where to put the hands. I believe the time I had to set it to was 1 p.m., 25 minutes, and 20 seconds. And when I did that, the clock opened up and it granted me the Stunted Wolf, which was a third talking card. And it also granted me a roll of camera film, which means when I complete this boss fight and get a hold of the camera, it will actually have film this time, and I will be able to progress to the next stage of the game. Alright, the miner has slapped my Mantis God, that's fine. Let's grab this rattler. And I will also grab Child 13. So if I place Child 13 here, and then I can play a Rattler here to get rid of Reginald. And if I play this Mirror Tentacle here, it will be able to kill the Amalgam because it mirrors its amount of damage. All stale, hard to choose. You can go ahead and grab that one. let's grab my ant spawning raven egg. Shit. Forgot that if I played a card here, it would make the angler change targets, but that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter anyways because I got past the second phase. This ought to work again. Wow! Oh yes, it still works just fine. So this is the part of the fight where I stock up on ants so I can play a bajillion of them. A slight problem is I have 2 unkillable cards on the board, but I'll just wait for the moon to kill those for me. Actually, that might take a while. That's fine. I'm in a good position right now, it'll take some time. I have actually exhausted my deck of squirrels. God, I wish I had the tentacle hand card here. The one that does more damage when you have lots of cards in your hand. That'd be very great, but not necessary. Alright, how many squirrels do I have left? I've got plenty. Yeah, I've got this in the bag. Just look at all the bones I've got. Alright, I have defeated the moon. You're not the first to triumph over the moon, but go on. Finish it. I have to grab all my cards first before I can finish them off. And here we go. Right, give me a moment, actually. And I just needed to pull the task manager up so I could move the game over a bit so I can see chat better. There we go. Alright. Yes, level 1 cleric. I have achieved victory for a second time. I'm actually a pro gamer and the best at Inscryption. You had won the respect of this strange cabin's inhabitant. Your body quaked as the adrenaline of the battle subsided, leaving you with a gnawing hunger. You'd not eaten for days. Is it not so? Alright. Defeated him again. Surely this food will please you. I took extra care in preparing it. I'll be honest, Leshy, it looks like a cake made out of shit and deer intestines. Really, does this not meet your standards? Very well. Stand there. Alright. Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate! Jump scare. I took a picture of him. He's in a card now. I did it. I defeated him. Now what do I do? Huh? What is this thing? Hold on, need some water. So, has this thing always been here? I can't grab the card, I can look at it. Well, I guess it's time to walk into the light. What? Hello? Huh? There seems to be nothing else here. Oh well. Guess I'll close the game. What's this? I can now press the new game button? I wonder what that would do. Let's find out. There's no time like the present. In the beginning, the world did not know cards. That is, until the day the scribes arrived. Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Grimora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. P03 used a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard pupils. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Is that what I look like? Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. Well, I'm most familiar with Leshy's card, so I'll choose his. Your ambition is to replace Leshy and become the Scribe of Beasts? Sure, why not? I'll take the deck. The cards were added to your collection. This has now become an entirely different game. You literally beat Leshy, and it's like, and now time for something completely different. What is this indeed? Woof! I was just about to call it quits out here. But now that there's a challenger in our midst, it's back to work for me. I should be able to get this bridge fixed in full disclosure. It'll take me exactly as long as it takes you to defeat one of these scribes. So, come back later. The giant skeleton hand, yeah, this is pretty cool. So the bridge over here is blocked off until I defeat one of the 2 scribes over here. So let's go ahead and start with what's familiar and go visit Leshy again. So you can see now this is Leshy's cabin. Dang nabbit! That dang hound got herself lost again! You think you're getting past? Think again! Not till I get some proof my girl's alright. You hard of hearing? Get me some proof she's alright. Maybe get her some food. Come to think of it, might have left some in that dang cabin. I found a card pack inside. Wow, new cards. No. No fish, no pass. Alright, the angler has nothing else to say. And yes, the well has blood in it, and there's a code underneath the well, 273. So maybe we'll find somewhere to input that code later. So it looks like the only way it can go is into the cabin. First, let's do some exploring. Here's where I can put the code. A stinking pile of meat. Gross. Another puzzle. Basically the same as the puzzles worked in the other part of the game. So what this will be doing, it'll be hitting here and here. Let's see how much damage gets done in the starting position. So just 1 damage from this airborne sigil here. What about I put them all here? That does 2 damage. Trial and error, I guess. Because honestly, my brain's not big enough to figure out how this works. There we go, figured it out. The drawer creaked open and I found another pack inside. And as you can see, I'm getting some cards that were not in the previous version of the game, like the Rock Hall, the Banshee, and the Force Mage. So this hints at a larger world with different cards in it. Sapphire Mox, and another Force Mage. So there's going to be a lot of new rules to learn in this version of the game. What's over here? You wish to trade? You don't perchance have any pelts? No? That is disappointing, but I also accept foils. So I have no foils at the moment. Well, nothing else to do in here besides talk to Leshy. I wonder if he'll remember me. Stop shaking. The only thing you have to fear is your own inadequacy. Behold me. I am Leshy, the scribe of beasts. I would consider your ambition to replace me a threat if it weren't so laughable. We share a desire for you to challenge me, but first, I know what you're thinking. No, this is not my legendary camera, not the one I used to create beast cards. This one is a mere replica. You may use it to create photos of the beasts in these woods. My subordinates, the prospector, the angler, and the trapper, they each require a photo before they will consider battling you. Return to me when they are all defeated. Alright, so looks like I need to now go on a hunt to find some photos. Also, you ask, isn't that a foil or a Boros? No. I think it might be, but I can't afford it because I don't have any foils yet. I need to get foils first to buy things here. Alright, any other dialogue, Leshy? Return to me when my subordinates are defeated. You may wish to start with the prospector. Alright. I'm on a mission to defeat some guys. So I need to find some photos for them. Looks like there's nothing to do there for the moment, so we'll be going down here to this new place. Ooh, very spooky. You're here. Marvelous. I am Grimora, scribe of the dead. Until quite recently, I was disgraced, though I was returned to my former glory with the help of some unlikely friends. If you wish to test your skills against me, you must first prove your wits. You must discern which tomb marks the final resting places of my lovely ghouls. I feel a kinship with this woman. Alright, I found a piece of an epitaph, eaten by a hungry dog. Does not hold a grudge. Brr, did someone leave the AC on? Oh, come on, dude, it's freezing in here. Maybe a heated battle will help. Oh, something's wrong. It's your deck. Or rather, your lack of a valid one. You've got 20 cards in it, right? So now I have to actually build a deck here. Honestly, to start with, I always just overflow my deck. I don't know what reason I would have to not do this, other than just like not getting cards that I need in a timely fashion or whatever. But I like having more variety. So now I have the option to alter my deck whenever I feel like it. That looks much better. Where were we? I will now be fighting the skeleton. You froze in fear as the words of the great scribe of beasts entered your skull uninvited. Fear not. I only wish to explain to you the deck that you selected. In order to play my cards, sacrifices must be made. The scribe assessed your reaction, noting that you did not seem surprised by this information. Perhaps you need no lesson, but remember that almost anything can be sacrificed. It may bleed oil or even marrow, but if it bleeds, well, you know what to do. Yep, the leshy lesson. So, this is basically the same as last time, but in a different format, I guess. Oh, the hammer allows me to destroy a card, I guess. And there's a bunch of symbols up here that have not been explained yet. And a bell to ring. I come across one of the downsides of this version of the game. You don't have a separate squirrel deck. You simply have to wait for squirrel to come into your hand. I do have 2 bones though, so I can play this Banshee here. Luckily for me, most of the undead cards collapse after 1 use. And I have won the battle. You won, but now I'm a bit less cold. Take a pack, on the house. A deathly card pack. A mummy lord. A bone heap that seems to have an interesting button on it. I pay 2 bones to increase its power and health by 1. So... as you can see, this section of the game introduces a lot of interesting new mechanics. You did beat me, so I guess I've gotta fess up. The name's Casey Hobbs. I'm from the tombstone on the left. A piece of an epitaph. Casey Hobbs, 1970 to 1992. Casey Hobbs is the name. Tombstone on the left. Brr. So I can put this part of the epitaph here, but neither of these seem to apply to this person, so I will leave this be for now. Oh no, do not look upon me. Do not snarl or sniff, I beg you. If you wish to battle, please let us get it over with. So I get the feeling this guy got eaten by a dog. So, I don't have a great starting hand here. I could block some damage with this rabbit. Does this card block damage? I mean, it has a health value, so I assume so. Ouch. No! I've been defeated. Or have I? Oh dear, does this mean you will try again? Another new mechanic of this part of the game, when you get defeated, it's not game over, you can just keep trying. Let's see. Let's get some cards that I can't really use out of my hand. Or rather, some cards I'm not familiar with. For now, I'd like to stay with just a regular beast deck for now. So, we will be playing with an ordinary beast deck until later. Oh no, you are back. Please let this be swift. Okay. A better start this time. I can actually play a card. That does damage, I mean. Also, you can see the stoat here, but it doesn't look square. It's a different stoat. Hmm. Ah, right. The Bonehound seems to have the Guardian sigil on it, which I can't actually right-click to look at and see what its sigil does. But when I hover over it, it will tell me what that card does. So, there's no rulebook in this one, but it tells you what the card does, so it's a good substitute. Not getting any good hands in this fight. Agony, please leave me be. I just can't do a lot, huh? As I'm not as familiar with how this version of the game works as compared to the first part. Can I, like... No, I can't smack the enemy cards. I'll let myself die again and go fight somewhere else. Alright, buddy. I'll leave you be for now because I'm just not drawing a good hand against you. Hark! A living slice of lemon approaches, bright and trig as a lime. You think you'll squeeze the defeat out of me? I got a ton of squirrels in my hand. I don't need to deal with that skeleton because it will die in one turn. I would like to deal with that ship though because it will move and drop skeletons in its space. Like it just did there. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one could prove to be a problem if they don't get rid of it fast. Assuming I even can, because it does have the waterborne thing, so he keeps submerging. Alright. Alright, this is how I gain foils. I need to do excess damage. Aye, you beat the pulp out of me. Firstly, take ye this. Ugh. Doing all these voices are hurting my throat. And because you bested me, with ye I'll share me secret. Me name's Royal, is the far right tomb. Here's the headpiece. Royal Dominguez, 1589 to 1632. Your life didn't give me lemons, so I died. Okay. I'm thinking about adding some more the deathly cards into my hand, into my thingy, I mean. There's also an autocomplete button here, so honestly, let's see what happens if I try autocomplete. An interesting hand. I'll just add another squirrel to that. Interesting deck, I mean. I keep confusing hand and deck. And I'll add all these Deathly cards. Add some more beast cards too, the ones that do good damage. I'd like more good damage cards to draw. I found another card pack. That's good. Okay. Gathering more pieces of epitaphs and more card packs. Ooh, I got a special card, Drowned Soul. When it damages, so it has the instant death thingy. And there's nothing else in the well. Casey Hobbs hit by a falling piece of ice. Does not hold a grudge. Is that right? No, probably not. And what's up here? Okay. There's a mirror here. Oh, I can change my appearance with this mirror. Ooh, a little robot friend. That's fun. I'll take this one. It's like a cute little witch girl. The traders here again. I've only got one foil, so I'll just buy the skeleton. And let's try auto-completing my deck again to see what it gives me. Alright. Maybe this time I'll do better. So when a rock hall is played, it provides an energy cell. Well, it's the only one I can really do anything with right now. Ah, so up here, these are energy cells. Oof. Alright, let's try that one again. I'm just not drawing good cards. There we go, this is something a little bit better. I can actually get somewhere with this. And if I play the Tomb Robber, I can get some bones. You just played a card with an activated ability. The great scribe's instructions began to echo through your mind. Activate it by pressing the sigil like it's a button. but it will only work if you can pay the cost. Let's grab a bunch of skeletons, because skeletons are free. That's honestly fine, because when the skeletons perish, they also drop bones, so I can just kind of make them again. Oh. Frank E. Stein. No thank you. I'll just be doing my skeleton business over here. Alright. I have defeated this battle. It is over. You chewed me out. Now please, look away. Turn your eyes to this card pack instead. I am called Sawyer. The middle stone marks my grave. Please do not go digging up my bones. Alright. Sawyer was definitely eaten by a dog. And... Trial and error. I guess I won't know until I have all of them. Do not sniff or snarl. Alright, down here we find another piece of an epitaph. Brought down by scurvy. Definitely that's the pirate guy. Foul-smelling air billows from the casket. Uh-oh. You have no offering. Hello? Alright. Bye then, Bone Lord. I'll be back later. Alright. Royal Dominguez brought down by scurvy. There was no cure. Eaten by a hungry dog. The defibrillator failed, I guess. Well, that's not right, so let's replace those. There we go. Marvelous. I believe you have proven your wits adequately. Are you prepared? You will not defeat me. Marvelous. Just marvelous. I was beginning to worry I would be sealed away behind those tombstones forever. Locked down at the mercy of a challenger's wits until one day discovered. But no, you prevailed, and now it's time to battle. My minions never truly die, you know. Let's see how you fare. I like the music for this fight. Alright, see you later, level 1 cleric. And thanks for the good luck. Got my ass kicked that time. What a rush. You may try again, challenger, but don't expect any less of a fight. Another attempt. Very well. I am still buzzing from the last one. On guard! Skelemagus. After attacking, Skelemagus perishes. Also, if Skelemagus' owner controls no Mox cards, Skelemagus perishes. It does do 4 damage, though. I can't even play it because I have no Mox cards. Damn it. Alright. It seems like the key to that boss fight is need to get rid of that sarcophagus. My undying creatures can be difficult to overcome. Perhaps you'll need to open more packs and improve your deck. Again, you try. I am beginning to tire. Lady, calm down. We've only done 2 battles. I know you're like old as hell. But I must still acquiesce. Is it acquiesce or acquiesce? I don't know. English is a hard language. Marvelous. An opportunity to use my quill. Rest in peace, Bonehound. Turn 1 to turn 3. Death of Mantis God. This one will be back. No matter, death is never final. That one will be back in no time. Are you sure about that? You're halfway there. Though you may not like what comes next. No, my cards. Ah, fuck is right. Do you miss them? Fear not. I'll give them back, of course. As corpses. That's not fantastic for me because this one now does no damage and neither did this one. Might as well just play the Drowned Soul. Here, because you don't know damage, I can sacrifice you. And then I can block some damage. Oh yes, I can also increase the power of Bone Heap, so that's good. Owie, it hurts. Oh dear, the mummy's here. That's not good for me. Luckily, I win anyways. Oh dear. You really defeated me. I was not expecting that. I know that it is your ambition to replace Leshy, but, well, between you and I, there will come an opportunity to change your mind. And I beg that you spare me. Take these, then go. Bunch of new cards. Battery low. Go. I need to collect my thoughts. Alright, bye. Where do I find those pictures? Nothing to do here. Am I missing something? I feel like there were like hidden paths in these walls or something somewhere. No, I might just be crazy. What's over here? Dagnabbit, I can smell that meat on you. And I'm still missing that dang hound. Can't you put a little in her bowl? Alright, that's what I need to do. I need to put the meat in the bowl. Doggy! I take a picture of Doggy. Look at that big ass dog. His head's like the size of my body. Well, I'll be darned. That's my girl. I'll let you pass me and into yonder pond. But dagnabbit, first we got a battle. Okay. He's doing no damage, so I'll just stock up on cards at the moment. There we go. Here comes the damage. Sad. There are other cards. No, I was defeated. I let you by for the kindness you showed my hound, but rules are rules. Let's add more cards to my deck. Mostly more of these deadly cards. And some electricity, I guess. So right now we're doing 2 versus 2, so it's gonna go back and forth for a while. Alright, now he has the edge against me. What can I play? I can't really play anything better. I mean, I guess I could have at least blocked that damage. Here. Block the damage, do some more damage. Are these sacrificable? Yes, they are. Okay. Unfortunately, my cards are now all dead, so it doesn't really get me anywhere. Yeah, if I put the Raven here, it can, or the Hawk here, it can hit over the Squirrel. I'd like to do more overkill damage, because overkill damage gives me foils. So maybe I'll smash this Raven so that I can be in a stalemate for a bit and gather more cards to get the biggest overkill possible. Yeah, at this point he's not playing any other cards, so I can just do this ad nauseum. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth we go. I'm just trying to get some high damage cards in my hand like the Grizzly Bear or something. There we go, Grizzly Bear in my hand. Let's just try to get my whole deck in my hand at this point. Alright, my whole deck is now in my hand. Where was that grizzly bear? So I need to play a hawk, which will hit over the thingy here. Then if I put Pharaoh's pets here, I should be able to play grizzly bear in this space. And I need to put something here to get the hound to move over. Do I have another hawk? That'd be good. I do. I'll put... what just happened? Ah, I didn't... That's not how that works, I guess. Put the dang... Bullfrog here, just to get him to move. So... I should be able to do like 3 overkill damage. I'm trying to figure out how to get more. More overkill, more foils. Right, I can just smash a card. That's an endless use thing. Nearly forgot about that. Alright, now I can do a ton of damage. I just would like to smash that. And put... Bolt Hound. But that would not really help anyways, because that's the Bloodhound will jump this space. Do I have any other airborne creatures I can put down? The Headless Horseman, but I do not have enough bones for that. Yeah, let's just go with this. That's going to be 10 damage, so I should be able to get like 6 foils from that. Yep, 6 foils. Excellent. Fair's fair. You beat me like a dog. Take this. Some say these here cards are better in gold. Salmon. The way to yonder pond is clear. I got a picture of some fishes. Place the photo of bait on the line. Sure. What would that do? Oh. I got a picture of the shark. Fish. Fresh fish. Good. Still must be. salmon. No, more salmons. Alright, and now have a sarcophagus, that's good. No, they killed my necromancer. One extra foil, that's fine. You beat. You pass. First take. B. Work continue. Find fish for Leshy. Leshy want good fish. Fresh fish. Corrupted fish. Interesting. Some kind of puzzle here. I need to kill this bunny rabbit. You gonna come out of here again or what? Ah, he's changing positions. I'll never catch this dang rabbit. Unless... Aha! Gotcha! Patches of dried blood crackled as you pried the chest open, but 2 packs were inside. Neat. Let's alter my deck again. Salmon's kind of a good card. I'll put that in my hand. And all these hawks are good. And I like all the Deathly cards. They fit my Halloween Necromancer aesthetic. So of course I gotta put as many of those in my gotta put as many of those in my deck as I can. And I don't have enough of these magic cards to use them effectively, so I will ignore them for now. Onwards to the trader. You have brought up health. I am pleased. Yet another turn of the skinning knife. It is time to set another trap. Uh-oh. I smell the hare's blood on you. Just not getting a good hand for this fight, but I'll try. Yep, there I go. Come closer. You'll make a fine pelt. I set the trap, but only the prey decides when it snaps shut. Mole Man, that'll be a good one to play. Bone Heap will be fine. I could, of course, probably sacrifice the Bone Heap. Yeah, I'll do that. This is a burrowing trap, so I can hit above it, I think. Yep. That's good for me. That's 3 damage in this space that will never be blocked. Give me some skeletons, please. That's fine. I think this is the most damage I can really do for now. Alright, I got 3 more foils. Good. The trap is shut, yet the prey escapes, and the trapper waits for the next victim. You've defeated the 3 of us now. Leshy awaits. You wish to trade? Give me that Ouroboros. I'm gonna need that Ouroboros later. Squirrel Ball is an interesting card. I'll grab one of that. And I'll grab the cat. Let's alter my deck to put Ouroboros, the cat, and the Squirrel Ball in there. You had bested the unhinged prospector, the gormless angler, the enigmatic trapper. You found yourself standing before your ultimate match, Leshy, scribe of beasts. Your ambition is to defeat me? Foolish. Even if by some odd luck you defeat me now, you will still need to defeat me once more in the final duel. And that is even more unlikely. Steel yourself, for my beast will show you no mercy, only fangs. Do not spare your creatures. My camera is waiting to capture them at the moment of their demise. And my beasts are famished. Alright. When Draugr perishes, the creature inside is released. Sure, let's put you there. I'll need a photo of that one's cost. It's just a regular skeleton. One moment before that one dies. I'll need to capture its stats. You won't be needing those. I have something better. We never did finish your death card. There wasn't enough death. I hope you don't mind my filling in the blanks. What is this? A bunch of crap. Guess I used to block some damage. Oh, it hit something? Oh, it has 1/1. Okay, I barely noticed that. Ugh, that bear's gonna cause some trouble. Just keep blocking damage. Alright, this is fine. I can do this. I win. The great scribe was incredibly bested. Far away, a light enveloped a long-forgotten monument. You had triumphed, narrowly avoiding tooth and claw. The scribe of beasts was defeated. That you were able to defeat me beggars belief. But now I must yield to you. My only regret is that our battle was so brief. Surely the summit of victory is made sweeter by a more arduous ascent. The scribe of beasts was defeated. And that's all he's got to say for me. Stop. What is that? Sorry, what are you talking about? Oh. Hello, robot guy. I had to see your face after you lost. You're just so bad. It's no wonder we're back here again. And we would have been even sooner if the desk wasn't lost. Take a long look at this face, because you'll never see it again. That's the stoat. I'm done being your pet, you stinking beasts. I pushed it too far that last time. Why don't they see? To live as a beast would be the noblest thing. Even so lowly a creature as a stoat. Alright, and that's it for Leshy. There's a new little hut here. It's the mycologists. Oh, you have found us here. This is good. This is good. We require duplicates. Do you see the diagram? 2 of that. Thank you. Do I have 2 of these? I don't have any of those yet. 2 of that, please. So they want me to find duplicate cards. Let's go to the robot place now. Challenge me? Let's see your deck. Weak cards. Total lack of synergy. This pile really doesn't stand a chance against me. I need to find this guy's voice. Look, I'm trying to finish up my conduit control list here, but their bots they're sending down the line are trash. Get those workers to send me something good. Tell them to throw themselves in the line if necessary. And please, have a decent deck by the time you're done. Did I lag? Figure out why they're sending me trash bots to scan. Ah, more puzzles. There we go. Lots of interesting cards coming out of these packs. Hold on. What happens if I complete this circuit here? Interesting. Oh wait, this makes sense. There we go. I got a bunch more cards to add to my deck now. Autocomplete. I have like Ouroboros in my hand. All these squirrels. A cat. Squirrel ball. Okay. I seem to have enough magic cards around to actually start using them. Alright, I think that was all the card decks in here, so let's go and explore the rest of the factory. Ah, you need me to complete the circuit. Okay, this is plus... Yeah, this is an easy puzzle, just put them on both ends. There's not really another solution to that. More cards. And Shutterbug damages another creature. That creature perishes. When a creature moves into the space, it dealt 1 damage. So... I see. Interesting. There's a little robot buddy here. What is it? What do you want? Can't you see that I'm very busy here? I accidentally skipped a line of dialogue. What? PO3 isn't happy with my output? But I am merely the inspector. To put better bots on the line, I would need to. Just who are you to be carrying orders from PO3? PO3 would only trust someone with some semblance of card game skill. I am very busy, but I must know if you are qualified to give me orders. Good thing I destroyed that circuit. Alright, let's see if I get good damage from Gamblebot. 3 damage. Not bad, not bad. So, while Mox module is on the board, it provides a green, orange, and blue gem to its owner. So now I can actually use these magic cards. Uh-oh. Stinky. I'm not doing a ton of excess damage in this playthrough, that's fine. Oh dear, your message from PO3 must indeed be genuine. As I mentioned, I am a mere inspector, not an engineer, not a designer. I cannot send new bots down the line, but I can send myself. I am proud to have served PO3 faithfully. Well met, stranger. No! He sacrificed himself. Okay, this one's a bit harder. Never mind, I guess. I figured it out immediately. There we go. This one should be hard. No. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? have to use all of them. There we go. Let me... What was that? I am the melter. They send me raw materials and well, you can see how it works. Let me out, not another word out of you. We must have a card battle. Sapphire Mox here. So I can now use Gem Fiend. This would be better than a Mox, Sapphire Mox, I mean. Because now I can have all the Moxes. No, my Sapphire Mage. I can't sacrifice a golem. Yeah, it has no blood. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh. Oh, too bad. You lost. Now please, leave me to my work. Very suspicious things going on with the melter. Okay, what can I do here? I can't do like a ton here. Alright, at least I can shoot some stuff. Maybe. Oh, this is actually fine. They can't do any damage, so I can just... dang it. Okay, we're back to doing no damage. Shit. Now they do damage. I'd like to put a Gamblebot down, but I have no energy to play it currently. But I can get some energy if I put Rockall down. And I can put this Ruby Golem down now because I have the Mox module, so that's good. Oh hell, I forgot to actually roll the thing on the Gamblebot. No! No. now we're in a bit of a better spot. Alright, let's do 7 damage. Or I guess not. Oh well. I still won the fight. Excellent battle. Now with that aside, what did you come to tell me? PO3 wishes for better bots for his scanner? That is difficult. You see, I melt the metal, but I cannot reprogram the stamping machine. There is a way to send at least one new bot now down the line. Ha ha ha! Yes! For PO3! Man, all these robots are crazy. More of these puzzles. They're a bit of a pain in my arse. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What are you talking about? Now I have to fall down a hole. Let's put some more rock halls in my hands so I can get more energies. Oh wait, I need to check my magic cards too. Oh, nothing else to do because top of the spot. Boy, mate, I know what you're here for. You're asking me to take a dive, but I can't accommodate you, mate. Got special orders in it. Looking to dredge something special? We can duel, maybe even give you something if you win. But I can't be taking a dive. Poe will understand. Or PO3, I don't know. A Plasma Jimmy. Know what, mate? Can't take me eyes off me work here. I'll give you this one. Alright then, not really a fight, I guess. Here, take your pack. Now off with you. I need to concentrate. Oi, is that? PO3 is gonna reward me big for this one. Alright then, bye, I guess. Oh, what the hell? There's the glitchy thing. Glitch cube. I will follow the cube's ascent. I gotta catch up with it. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. I can look at it. Ah, I'm like touching it. So weird. Some kind of glitched thingy is going through the assembly line. There it comes again. How it's like another cube shape. Alright, there it goes. And now it's coming over here to be scanned. It's gonna get its picture taken and turned into a card. How strange. I wonder if it will ever come up again. You got anything cool in here that I want? A thick droid. Let's just... No, I won't spend anything. And there it goes, off into the void. Alright, well... I'll try to fight PO3 once and then I'll end the stream, because I've been going for about 3 hours now. The bots haven't gotten much better, but you battled all of my workers, and you actually won? Give me that deck again. Wow, you beat them with that? Alright. Maybe there are some synergies that I missed. Let's go then. I love this theme. You see those conveyor belts? Just like my factory. At the very least, they ought to test your lane positioning. So this boss has an interesting mechanic, which is my cards will be going around in a circle, and when they're up here, these will be enemies. See how that works? Okay, your turn. No. Ah, a Gamblebot. 5 damage. That's great. Hell yeah. Oh, scanner's online. Which card to scan? Just kidding. Obviously, the one with the best stats. No, he's gonna copy my Gamblebot. The stat line could be better. Your move. Oh, I get more Gamblebots. 2 damage. Not bad, not bad. And let's put a Mole Man down just to block some of this stuff. And I win. Nice luck you had. I guess playing a perfect game is no match for good RNG. I guess you won. Your ambition is to become the Scribe of Beasts? That soft-minded stump? You ought to reconsider. Battery low. Uh-oh. More videos time. Battery fully charged. Yay, more videos to watch.
I think I've just got to send it. To whom it may concern. It's a bit formal. Hello there! Exclamation point. My name is Luke Carter, and I'm a fan of your collectible card games. If you've ever taken a look at my YouTube videos, you will know how appreciative I am of the merch that you've sent me over the years. So it was a great surprise to learn that there is a digital version of Inscryption. I think maybe one of my fans pranked me and buried a copy in the woods near my house. Upon further research, however, I have not been able to find any record of this game. Is this some kind of elaborate hoax? Any trace of this game? Is this some kind of elaborate hoax? The game doesn't seem like the work of a prankster. It at least appears professionally made. I am both puzzled and excited by this discovery. Any information you can provide would be much appreciated. Thank you, the Lucky Carter. Okay, good enough. Sent.
So this guy's sending emails inquiring about the game on the floppy disk he found.
Hey card gamers, I'm the Lucky Carter, and this, well, it's a bit of a strange video. It's actually more of a question to my audience. As I've learned over the years, nobody knows card games better than you guys do, so I'm hoping someone can help me out here. Did anyone ever play an Inscryption video game or hear about it? I'm talking about that vintage one-set card game I opened packs for last week.
Last week. So this guy's only been playing the game for like a week.
I think I've got the only known copy of the digital version of Inscryption. I've been filming myself playing it, and it's weird, guys. I don't want to get in any hot water by showing the footage, but can someone please prove me wrong? Please tell me someone has a copy of this game. I have been looking online for days and I cannot find a word about it. I reached out to the publishers hoping maybe they would get back to me, but as a fallback, I got you beautiful viewers. Hopefully dig up something. That's it. That's the video today, guys. Thank you so much, as always. And, oh yeah, what the fuck is the card?
There's some binary there. Let me pull up a binary translator real quick, figure out what that says. Okay, let's see. I need to look at the end of the video, please. Ah, damn it all. Okay.
What the fuck is the card?
Okay, so I need to keep it paused here. 01001. 01001, 01101. This is really hard to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and Google this. Alright, so according to a quick Google, the binary in that video translates to Carnoffle. with some garbage data characters at the end. No idea what that means.
Carter, we have received your inquiry regarding a digital version of our intellectual property Inscryption. I can assure you that no such software exists in any official form. However, if you have indeed come into possession of proprietary Game Funa hardware, you are compelled to return it to us under the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. The hardware will be considered stolen if it is not returned to us within a reasonable time frame. Please carefully package the hardware and paste the attached shipping label to the front of the box. You may mail the package at a local post office. We would like to avoid taking legal action in your case, so please do not delay in returning the proprietary software. Sincerely, Game Funa, Customer Happiness Department. What the fuck?
Indeed, what the fuck. So the company in the email basically said they don't know what he's talking about. We never made a game. We have no software. But then immediately turned around and said, return the software to us immediately or we have to take legal action. Very sketchy things happening. Some more glitches.
I think this woman's actually from Game Funa. She came to my door yesterday and I didn't answer. This time I'm gonna record it. Hi!
Hi there.
Hey.
I'm floppy disk for a game called Inscryption. I was told you came by a copy of it somehow. Sound familiar?
No.
No?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Really?
Inscryption, you said?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
Really? Because, apparently you emailed us about it. You are, Luke Carter, right?
Oh.
You know the luckycarter@gmail.com?
Yeah, you know what? That's, I am Luke Carter, but that's not my email address.
Really? Because, I just noticed because I've seen your videos.
Oh!
I'm a big fan.
Well, thanks for watching.
This guy is not
Listen,
good at talking himself out of
where I
this.
live? Exactly.
My boss gave me your address.
And how did you get past the side gate? It's locked.
Okay, Luke. I'm going to give you my business card. And if you remember anything at all, feel free to give me a call. Okay?
Will do. Take care.
Very sketchy things going on.
What the fuck?
Alright, that one also had some binary I'm going to Google. Alright. Turns out the binary just translates to a name. It says, I'm Amanda. So for some reason, her name was like blocked out, redacted, something or other by the video being glitched. More errors to look at.
Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today I'm opening Secrets of Legendaria. Hope
Back to business as normal, I guess. Or not. My man's is stressed. And the last video is just a bunch of glitchy static. Alright. Well, we have defeated 3 of the scribes, and we watched another set of videos. So, let me just go ahead, leave the area to save my game, and go back to the start screen. Alright. Let's move over to the chatting zone. Okay, so in today's stream, we completed Act 1 of Inscryption. We completed all the puzzles and beat the final boss again on our first try today, which meant we were able to start Act 2 about halfway through the stream, and we got a decent length through Act 2. We learned that there's apparently a digital version of the game, Inscryption, that's different from Leshy's Cabin, and we learned of the existence of 3 new scribes. So we have Leshy, the Scribe of Beasts, we have PO3, the Scribe of Technology, Grimora, the Scribe of the Dead, and Magnificus, the Scribe of Magics. Today we were able to defeat Grimora, Leshy, and PO3 in that order. Next stream, we're going to be starting off with heading over to Magnificus's area and trying to defeat that scribe. And so we should be on track to complete Act 2 of Inscryption and move on to Act 3, because surprise, there's another part of this game after this. So we'll be resuming Inscryption with Part 3 of my playthrough on next Tuesday. And if all goes well, Part 3 will probably be the last part of the playthrough. If it isn't, I might need to do another stream after that, no guarantees. And this Saturday, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we have some interesting stuff going on. This Saturday is April Fool's, so my friend Neon Jax is going to be hosting an April Fool's event where they're going to be playing Clue with themselves and a couple of other friends. People who I know are going to be there include Honey Slime Live, who has been one of my good friends for years, Clockwork Crane, The Charles Robin, Madame Voxy, and Kinsey. So let me give a shout out to Neon Jax I did at the start of the stream. So April Fools this Saturday, join us over on Neon Jax's stream for a Clue stream. And also on this Saturday, starting at 5 p.m. EST, I will be playing more of the No Man's Sky Expedition 9 Utopia. We only have 1.5 phases of the expedition left to do, so this Saturday I will most likely be completing the No Man's Sky Expedition, which means I can go ahead and tease the next game I'll be playing after that. When I'm done with No Man's Sky, I'll be switching the Saturday slot to playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, which is sort of a side game in the Dark Souls series. And I know very little about Sekiro, and I'm planning to keep it that way because I will be doing a blind playthrough. I've learned that game has no multiplayer, so there will be no messages in the game. I will have no friends telling me what to do or guiding me through areas. I will not be accepting hints from the chat, and I will not be using the wiki to figure out where I'm going. So we'll be probably starting Sekiro in about 2 weeks from now, 2 Saturdays from now. So look forward to me. You ever just trip over your words? Look forward to me doing a blind playthrough of Sekiro and fucking it up badly. Now, before we end the stream, we're going to do a raid, and I can see that one level 1 cleric is currently playing Resident Evil 4. So, today's raid message, we will be doing the same as last time. Mallory, raid, trick or treat. Give us something good to eat. And we'll also be using this begging dog emoji, which is a default emoji on Twitch. So it's one of the cutest emojis I found on Twitch. So until I get any of my own custom emojis, we'll be using that one. So without further ado, we will now be raiding level 1 cleric. Alright. Thank you guys for coming to tonight's stream, and I will see you next time.